If you can for Brian Keith.
All right, and let's get Stephen Nielsen up here. He should be around somewhere close, hopefully. Is Stephen not checked in yet? Oh, there he is. Awesome. Stephen, I will let you introduce yourself, but take it away. Thank you for being here.
All right. All right. So as we were coming up on election day, I kind of saw the forest through the trees. I knew what was going to happen, and I had said, that when 594 passes, I was going to plan an event, and it turns out that Gavin, who has more resources and a lot more passion than most anybody I know, put this on. I said, Gavin, I'll tell you what, I'll yield to you on the field as long as I get a speaking spot. So thank you so much, Gavin, for doing what a lot of us intended to do, is come out here and be non-compliant to a clearly unconstitutional law. Everywhere I go, folks who have seen me run, I ran for state representative as a libertarian. They know that I bring my family everywhere I go, because everything that I do because I'm protecting my rights, but also the rights of my family and the rights of your family. Every word that I say, every idea that I have, every action that I take, I do because I care about not what's best for me, but what's best for everybody and what's best for our children. And what happened with 594 is not good for anybody. Can we all agree? Yeah! Not only is it not good, it's not constitutional. We like to talk about the U.S. Constitution and the Second Amendment to the Constitution that says we have the right to keep and bear arms. But there's a more powerful document. It's our state constitution. It's the reason why we exist here in Olympia today. And in that document, Article 1, Section 24 says that we have a right to defend ourselves, our property, and our family, and that right to bear arms shall not be impaired. Holy crap, that just changed the entire game. What does it mean to impair? It means to delay. It means to try to stop. It means to put any force of resistance against my right, my natural right to defend my family, to defend my property and defend my state. Therefore, any law that impairs my right to bear arms in defense of my family and my property is unconstitutional. Try telling that to a liberal judge. We hold the moral high ground right now. And because we failed in November and we allowed 594 to pass, now we have to fight harder to maintain this high ground. We have let the enemy advance. I was out here speaking in this very same spot, about 100 yards that way, back in April. And we were promised thousands of people to come out and talk about protecting our gun rights. And we were promised that these folks would come out and this would be our army to stop 594, and we had 70 people show up. We were the proactive 70. What has happened today is kind of a day of mourning. We're all being reactionary right now. But what did we do to be proactive to stop 594?
Get ready. Just send me a note on that.
Not enough. Not enough. What are we going to do tomorrow? Are we going to continue to be reactive, or are we going to stand up and say enough? And are we going to get off of our couches, get off of our keisters, and are we going to actually take the fight to the enemy? Are we going to advance the line from the strong moral high ground and actually take that out to some reality? We have to stop them from putting these laws upon us, these unconstitutional laws. And when we are passive and when we are inactive, that simply does not happen. Whether you're a Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Green Party, Socialist, you're not going to get anything done following your beliefs if you're not active. Who do you think the active individuals were before November? Unfortunately, it wasn't us. We weren't angry enough. We weren't loud enough. Who's angry? Who's loud? Who's going to let stuff like this happen again? Right. So what do we do in the meantime until we can get this dealt with? The one thing that the Libertarian Party pushes at every single event is jury nullification. Not a lot of people are clear with what that concept is. It doesn't matter what the law says. If it violates natural law and you are on a jury, follow natural law. I don't give a crap what it says underneath that dome. You know what's the right thing to do. If you're on a jury, nullify by legal precedent through jury nullification, right? I want everybody in here to turn to a stranger, turn to a neighbor, and promise to them, make a pledge right now that if you are on a jury and they're under prosecution for anything 594 related, that you will nullify in the jury box. Make that promise to a neighbor right now. I will nullify.
I will nullify.
My name is Stephen Nielsen. My time is up. Thank you all for being here today. Do not stop fighting. Defend the high ground.
Thank you, Stephen.